All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, a few weeks ago, it appeared that the Buffalo Bills were ready to run away with the AFC East. However, that is no longer the case. Now, following yesterday's upset win, courtesy of the Jacksonville Jaguars, or upset loss, if you're, a Bills fan, Buffalo's now 5-3, while the New England Patriots are nipping right at their heels. And after beginning the season with the record of 1-3, the Patriots have now won 4 out of their last 5 games, as they are now 5-4. Now, yesterday, New England's defense dominated the Carolina Panthers as the Patriots went to Charlotte and bested the Panthers 24-6. And the highlight of that was 3 interceptions of Panthers quarterback Sam Darnold, with one of them being returned 88 yards for a touchdown by J.C. Jackson. Now, Patriots head coach Bill Belichick's game plan was once again too much for Sam Darnold, as of course you remember once upon a time Sam Darnold was in the AFC East as a starting quarterback for the New York Jets, and of course he had his fair share of struggles versus Belichick and his Patriots defense then, which led to him being mic'd up one time on Monday Night Football, talking about on the Jet sideline that he was seeing ghosts out there. Now, rookie quarterback Mac Jones wasn't good yesterday, but he was good enough for New England. He was 12 of 18 for a buck 39 with one TD and a pick, and he was sacked a couple of times, and he also did have the fumble. But nonetheless, you know what? The Patriots went out there and took care of business. This is a Patriots team that is getting better week by week, and I mean honestly, they're 5-4, and their record could easily be 7-2, if not better. I mean, the 2 fumbles against Miami in week number 1, you think about that. The missed field goal against Tampa Bay. They just couldn't close the door on the Dallas Cowboys a couple of weeks ago, but nonetheless, this team hasn't wavered. Defensively, they're getting better. And more importantly, they believe in each other. And that's a big thing right there. Mac Jones, I know, like I said, he didn't have a big game yesterday, but he's been steady Eddie for New England at quarterback. And, because of that, and because of the struggles of the Buffalo Bills, I'm going to give the Patriots a puncher's chance to win this division. I mean, they have Cleveland at home on Sunday, which should be a very good game. They're at Atlanta for week 11, and then they host Tennessee in week number 12. But then the big one, I mean, they're all big, but the real big one in week 13. They're at Buffalo on Monday Night Football. And honestly, in a couple of weeks, the Patriots will face the Bills 2 times in the month of December. So those 2 games could be very telling for this division. But nonetheless, I think this is going to be a battle. Buffalo left the door open, and New England has taken advantage of it. And again, this Patriots team, they're only going to get better as the season progresses. I like what they're doing defensively, and they're getting just enough out of Mac Jones in this offense right now. But also, this young man, his confidence continues to grow. And like I said from the beginning, the system that he is playing in with the Patriots is very familiar to what, or very similar rather, to what he played in at the University of Alabama. So it's easy for him to come in and be the starting quarterback because there wasn't a steep learning curve for him. So that is a benefit to the Patriots. It's a benefit to Mac Jones. And this veteran laden defense is going to make life tough for the rest of their opponents. So all of that noise about Buffalo being able to run away with the AFC East, the team in Foxborough definitely is going to have something to say about that in the second half of this season. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take the time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it'll be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out, drop a line, and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin, signing off, saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.